this year's Supreme Champion, Marion Roeleveld with Killeen Farmhouse Goat's Cheese.
Kevin Sheridan of Sheridan's Cheesemakers announcing Marion van Roeleveld from County Galway as the supreme winner at the 2011 Irish Cheese Awards, which were announced at the Shop Food and Drinks Expo in Dublin's RDS today.
I moved to Ireland 10 years ago when I met my husband, who is a goat farmer here, and he's been goat farming here for the last 20 years. And when I moved in with him, it was kind of an easy option. It was decided I'm going to make cheese. I worked at a cheese farm in Holland while I was in college, so I decided, I liked it. So when I moved in with him, that was what I was going to do. So I started making cheese 6 years ago.
Marion is one of many cheesemakers from around the country, and it's one of the fastest growing sectors in the Irish food industry, valued at €500 million. Kevin Sheridan again.
Two things that farmhouse cheese has been doing over the last 30 years, and it's coming to the fore now. One, the employment that it's creating. Even though the turnover, when you look at it in monetary terms, can be seen as quite low, but the employment level per euro spent is very, very high. It's very work intensive, and those jobs are on farms in rural areas where other industry won't locate because of access to facilities and stuff. So from that point of view, it's very, very important. One of the bigger benefits for our economy in general is people like Helen, when she gets that media attention in the UK, it's not just her cheese that'll sell more, our Irish farmhouse cheese, but it's Irish beef, it's Irish block cheddar, it's all our Irish food products, because they're carried on a wave of that publicity. So we're working really good together, the larger producers and the artisan producers, and it's a team effort helping each other just promote Irish food abroad.
But companies are not immune from the pressures, as the aforementioned Helen Finnegan, winner of last week's British Cheese Awards, told me.
Things have been kind of static. I mean, we haven't been losing business, but it's been hard to grow it. That's really, and I think that's what a lot of people find is that. Now, having said that, there's a lot of interest in Irish, and we would have a lot of supporters of Irish products, and that's really great to see. But the supermarket side of things is tough. We would find that the delis and the fine food shops, the farmers markets, all those kind of things, they're all holding their own. People are still kind of saving their few pound for something nice.
It's not just the Republic of Ireland that is forging ahead in terms of food and drinks exports. Small producers north of the border are also on the crest of a wave, as Northern Minister for Agriculture Michelle O'Neill explained.
It's right across the island. Agri-food is just, as I said, shining light. It's doing so well, and I think that we need to nurture that and continue to help it to grow. I mean, I think this brand Ireland that we have, that appeals. We need to come together and appeal to the wider European market and further afield if we can.
And do you think that we should be probably branding Ireland as an island more so, when it comes to food and drink, rather than the way it is at the moment, where you have Borbia representing the 26 counties as opposed to the whole island? Yeah,
the potential for growth is in the export market, so we need to just play to our strengths, and if that is branding as Team as an Ireland approach, then that's something that I'm all for.
However, one problem facing all small food producers is credit and cash flow. Florrie Purcell's Scullery brand of homemade puddings won the overall Best Product Award at the RDS Shop Expo today, and she explained how cash flow is a problem for her business based in Nenagh, County Tipperary.
Cash flow is a huge issue. Like I never had to worry about picking up the phone, ringing somebody. The money was always paid. But now it's like, so if you've taken on a job, you're chasing payment. It's not, like I was saying here this morning, it's not even 60 days. It's creeping up now to 120 days. And as a result, that's like, it's a spoke in a wheel. It does affect your cash flow, and as a result, it's a knock-on effect to your business. So I'm not able to create new products at the moment because I've put on another hat and I'm out chasing money, which is a pity. And I thought, God, is it me? Am I losing it, or what am I doing wrong? I thought, everything was going to collapse in the sense because money wasn't coming in, but everybody was experiencing it. And people, what they're doing now is they're actually just drip paying you, and you can't not give them the product. Of course, you have to give them the product. So it's, it's hard.